using everything from page 333 of our math textbook. Let's dive right in. The problem here asks us to approximate the area between the curve of y equals x squared plus 1 between x equals 0 and x equals 2 using the fundamental theorem of calculus. To solve this, we will use the formula of integral a to b of function x dx equals to f of b minus f of a. To solve, to solve, we must first antiderive the following function. After solving for the antiderivative of the function, we will ulit nga. The problem here asks us to approximate the area beneath the curve x equals x squared plus 1 between x equals 0 and x equals 2 using the fundamental theorem of calculus. To solve, we will use the integral of a to b of function of x dx equal f of b minus f of a. Since the curve is above the x-axis, we will use the area of integral a to b of the function x dx. To solve, we will be antederiving the following function. After solving for the antiderivative, we will now plug in the lower and upper limit using the formula. After plugging in the lower and upper limit, we will now solve for the following. And that's how you solve the area under the curve by integration. Now, you might be wondering, when would we ever need to approximate area like this in real life? One real-world application is in engineering and construction. For example, imagine you're designing a bridge with a curved arc. You'll need to know the amount of materials and how much the bridge will cover. So using the fundamental theorem of calculus, we can solve that dilemma. For example, let's say that the bridge is modeled by the equation xy equals negative x squared plus 8, spanning horizontally from x equals 8 to x equals negative 8. To solve, we will be using the same formula we used earlier. Before we get its antiderivative, we will first simplify the following function by dividing both sides of the equation by 8. After simplifying the equation, we will now find its antiderivative. After getting the antiderivative, we will now plug in the upper and lower limits. Then solve for the following. And now we know how much the arc covers and how much materials we will need. And this is how you apply the fundamental theorem of calculus.